Welcome everyone to the first annual Millburn Film Fest. Thank you for supporting the Education Foundation of Millburn Short Hills and our students. Just 1 year ago, this began as an idea at an Ed Foundation meeting, and it has turned into this big event tonight.
This red carpet premiere event would not be possible without the support of our Academy Award winner sponsors, HSBC Premier Banking and the New York Film Academy, along with all our talent sponsors and the generous donations of everyone who supports the Ed Foundation.
Through your generous sponsorships, the Ed Foundation has been able to provide equipment, technology, and programs that enhance student learning at the Millburn Public Schools. Using the words of Mr. Cahill, our middle school principal, the Film Fest is to showcase how our students can express a powerful message through images, words, and music they blend into their short films. It shares with the community how the schools have embraced the use of technology.
We are so fortunate to live in a community that has been home for many talented individuals, including our guest speaker this evening, Jon Kilik. We would also like to thank our film judging panel, film and TV actress Emily Bauer, owner of the Performing Arts School Acting Academy. Movie critic for the Star Ledger and writer Stephen Whitty, stage and TV actor and Millburn resident Stephen Zanato, stage, screen, and TV actor Brian Sullivan, and Millburn Public Schools' very own Assistant Superintendent Dr. Christine Burke.
To silence your cell phones at this time. And it's based on several categories: story, acting, cinematography, production, editing, sound and music, originality, and judges' overall impression. Filmmakers, will you please come on stage and stay on stage when we announce your name?
The film that received the highest overall score is Look Up. Look Up is a creative collaboration that was produced, directed, and written by Millburn High School sophomore Amanda Prager and Millburn High School junior Jake Olson. It stars a talented young actor and Millburn student Jon
The next highest overall score went to Julio. Directed, produced, written, edited, and filmed by both Millburn High School juniors, Will Politan, and Jake Olson. And this film features a very talented cellist and also Millburn High School junior, Brandon Cho.
Talk to Me was chosen for its excellent acting and story. Cinematographer Jake Olson also co-produced, co-wrote, and co-edited the film. Co-producer and co-editor Miranda Kasher was also the assistant director on this film. Sierra Henry co-produced the film and co-wrote the script. The film stars Millburn High School junior Ashley McElroy, Millburn High School senior Evan Wolf, and Millburn senior Eric Shepard.
In Plain Sight has excellent camera work and an interesting story. The cinematographer, editor, co-producer, co-writer, and co-director of In Plain Sight is Millburn High School freshman Max Reddick, and Tyler Porcello from Livingston High School co-directed, co-produced, and co-wrote the film with him. Millburn student Haley Burns was the assistant cinematographer. And music producer Micah Mattori, The film stars Max and Tyler and introducing young star Milburn School first grader Leah Reddick.
Everybody is chosen to be in the Film Fest for having excellent overall film production. Introducing cinematographer, director, producer, and writer, Milburn High School sophomore Amanda Prager.
Not Again was the best comedy and judged to have an excellent story. Our youngest filmmaker, sixth grader Ethan Mulan, directed, produced, wrote, and edited the film. The film stars Ethan, his sister Anna, and his brother Owen.
SKYPING was chosen for originality and story. Directed, written, produced, edited, and filmed by Milburn High School senior Matthew Taylor, this film features a original score composed by a very talented Milburn High School senior, Avi Prominent. It stars Omar and Matthew Taylor, Matthew's sister Megan, and parents Kevin and Susan Taylor.
SAVANNAH was chosen to be in the Film Fest for its excellent acting and the story. The film is produced, filmed, written, and directed by Milburn Middle School 8th grader Shannon Pang. The film stars Milburn Middle School 8th grader Jesse Finkelstein and Milburn 5th grader Elaine Zhao. It also features Milburn Elementary School students Savannah Prager, Sarah Rose, Ariel Stein, and Emily Wong.
And obviously every filmmaker that entered is a true star, and we have a very talented district and community. So thank you all for being here, and let's give them all a big hand.
We'd like to thank Dr. Myron, the high school principal, for setting up our guest speaker this evening, Jon Kilik. He's a graduate of Milburn High School, and Mr. Kilik's past credits include Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X, Dead Man Walking, Pleasantville, Babel, Beautiful, The Diamond Bell and the Butterfly, upcoming The Comedian starring Robert De Niro, and other films that have earned 27 Oscar nominations. He has nearly 40 films to his credit, including comedies, dramas, and documentaries. We will be showing a short tribute produced by a high school student here at Milburn, Emma McGuire, that she put together late last night.
You got to take everything the white man says and use it against him.
Something is happening to our town.
What are you doing to these people? You can't do this to them. You're messing with their whole universe.
The time has come to select one courageous young man and woman for the honor of representing District 12 in the 74th Annual Hunger Games.
This man shot Walter Delacroix. He is an unfeeling, perverse misfit, and it is time.
ado, Mr. Jon Kilik.
What a day. This has been so much fun. You can go home again. This has just been great. Thank you for being here tonight. This is not for me. We're all here to pay tribute and respect and excitement and honor for the young filmmakers that are here to show their movies. And that's a really exciting thing for me to be part of and watch. You know, and thanks to Emma for putting that trailer tribute together in 6 hours. And the beauty of filmmaking now is that you can do that. You can just download images, you can shoot images, you can put sound together, you can start to experiment with filmmaking as an art form the way you could only with writing or music or painting. It used to be when I was growing up that filmmaking was a very, difficult art form to start out when you're young, and unless you had all those tools and were able to make Super 8 movies, it was a tough thing to do, and the whole thing was very, almost unapproachable for me as a young person, and I was not born into the business or didn't start out even knowing that I could have a career in film when I was in high school. But it was through my education and inspiration of parents and teachers and friends and movies I saw that started to get me into it in college. And it's been a long journey. I'm really happy to come back home and today share it with a whole auditorium filled with students who were great with their questions and their interest in it. And this is still not only an art form, but an industry here in this country that has a lot of jobs. You don't have to be an actress or a director or a writer. There are a lot of opportunities out there, and it takes a lot of people. If you watched The Hunger Games, there are 1,000 names in the end credits, and everybody had a really important role. And they were all a big part of getting the movie made. So again, tonight we're here to watch the young filmmakers and, to talk to them for me and give back a little bit is really the thing that I'm most proud of. Going back to schools and going to film festivals and sharing my experience, because that's what got me started when a filmmaker came to visit my high school and college. And when I started out and made my first film, and just as an experiment. So those are the things that I think as a community, if we all continue to encourage, it just helps to develop it. And Millburn's always been a very artistic place with the paper mill, and now with this film festival and many other things. You've produced a number of really talented people in music and film and acting. And I'm really proud to be here, be part of that history. And, we could talk a little bit later about it if you all want to, but just happy to be watching young filmmakers making their movies. So keep it going, and you're the next generation that's going to bring up the next great wave of titles that will reflect your times. And good luck to you all. And thanks for coming out and supporting the film festival.
Hopefully we're all inspired. And Mr. Kilik, may the odds be ever in your favor.
So now on to our student films. The first film you will be viewing this evening is titled Julia. Julia was created by Milburn High School juniors Jake Olson and Will Politan. This film also features the musical talents of cellist Brendan Cho, who is also a junior at Milburn. Julia was a music video subtitled An Outdoor Concert for an Audience of One. This film won first place in the high school open category of the 2011 Y Youth Media Awards in Philadelphia and was chosen to be screened at 3 other film festivals in addition to the Milburn Film Fest. This film has just been accepted to be screened at the biggest student film festival in the country, the NFFTY Film Festival in Seattle. So we're very lucky to be viewing it this evening.
As Roman Polanski said, cinema should make you forget you are sitting in a theater. Now sit back, relax, and let our students take you on a journey.
kick it off by personally thanking you. And the camera was in unusual spots, beautiful choices, editing was great. I even liked it when the sound was off. I was saying, don't touch anything, this is perfect. Beautiful, great job, keep making films. Thank you.
Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steven Zanato. I'm a judge here and a friend of Alyssa Russo. And when Alyssa Russo asks you to do something, you say yes. And I think that's why there's so many people in this room tonight with Lynn. But I'm a Milburn transplant from about 10 years ago from Southern California. My wife and 2 children are with me. And they went through the school system all in Milburn. And obviously we know there's so much love, support for the creative community here and just a community in Milburn, which we love so much. So our next film is called In Plain Sight, and it's sure to put a backwards twist on things for you. This is the first film festival. Milburn High School freshman Max Reddick and Livingston High School freshman Tyler Corsello have entered. Yes. Give them a hand. This short film tells the unfortunate but real story of life for many people living in America today. Plain sight, in plain sight.
Dude, you're late again.
I know, I'm sorry.
This is the 5th time you're late this week. What's up with you?
I'm fine.
Whatever, I didn't get a chance to play with science notes. Do you have coffee?
My printer broke.
Again?
Yeah.
Dude, what's up with you?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine, I promise.
Guys, I guess great work. Brave movie. mean, that is courage. Steve Jobs was it that said think different. I mean, have the courage to do that, try different things, the colors, obviously, the way the story is told, turn the camera upside down, whatever, you just do different things. That is so courageous. I'm going to have to go back to LA and tell everybody that their jobs are in jeopardy because there's a new way of operating here. Great work. That's the last one. I'll see you. I'm going to watch the rest, but I'm not going to interrupt anymore, but I want to meet everybody afterwards. Thank you very, very much. Inspiring work.
John, you might as well just sit up here because just the first sentence of this next introduction. Our youngest filmmaker this evening, he's going to have to get up and talk about this one. Milburn High School 6th grader, Ethan Mulon. We'll have everybody laughing around and running around town in this comedy, Not Again. We hope you'll enjoy watching the great lengths that a young boy will go to avoid getting in trouble. Not Again. Yes, Not Again. Ethan Mulon. Nothing like a good comedy, right? And by the way, that whole film was shot. Oh, John, I knew it.
That is great, that you can just go out and make a movie on an iPhone. We're in 6th grade. I gotta love that.
Got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine,
our next film features an
I'll
original
be here
score
till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine and next it's black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be trouble. So come on and let me know. You don't want me, set me free. Exactly whom I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes even fit me? Come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Split. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now?
Wait, where did you get
Where
that?
else can you? And you're constantly, when what I'm finding in every film is some originality. There's always a new place to go.
Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day is fine and next is black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, and if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know.
And you're in 6th grade and you're to the Clash. I gotta love that. Thank you for that great music story.
We took a photo on the red carpet this evening. The mayor wanted us to take a
Our next film features an original score composed by very talented Melbourne High School senior Avi Vermont. Is Avi's here, right? All right. SKYPING Ben is the name of the film. It's a thought-provoking drama created by Melbourne High School senior Matthew Taylor. The film is based on a story Matt wrote and submitted as his essay to gain entry and be accepted into the screenwriting program at Chapman University.
I know, he's so excited to see you.
Mama, look, I can open the door all by myself.
Pardon me, man.
Mommy, can I Skype with Ben now?
Sure, Molly. Let me go set it up for you, honey.
Hi, how are you, Ben?
Hey, Molly. How's my little big sister doing?
I'm doing good. Guess what I did in kindergarten today?
What did you do in kindergarten today?
I was in charge of the calendar today.
That sounds great, Mom. Do you remember what country I'm in?
Oh, I know that. Iraq.
That's right, Iraq. Very good.
I was going to have a play with Tashida today.
Molly, I have to go on patrol now. I'll see you later.
Bye, Ben. I love you, Ben.
I love you too, Molly.
Sure, baby. Why don't you go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, and I'll get it set up for you, okay? Mwah. Love you.
I'm done now.
I'm all set, Meg. Come on over.
Yay!
Okay, Molly, let's get you on Skype.
Hi, Ben.
Okay, I'm ready to read Horton Hatches the Egg. And they sent him home. Happy, 100%. The end. Did you enjoy the story, Mom?
Yes, I did. Good night.
Good night, Molly. Sweet dreams.
I will. I love you.
I love you, Mom. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Mom.
Ben, I don't know how I feel about these DVDs.
Just in case the connection's bad or I'm away from base, I want Molly to be able to talk to her brother if she ever needs to.
Molly, it's time to go to bed.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, Miss Mall.
Guess what, Ben? I get to Skype you. I get to Skype you all by myself.
Molly, I have great news. You guys are coming to the airport tomorrow to pick me up. I'm coming home. No more Iraq.
Yay, I can't wait to see you, Ben.
I love you, Mall. I'll see you tomorrow.
I love you, Ben. I love you too, Ben. Mommy, I Skyped Ben all by myself. Ben said he's coming home tomorrow.
Especially for the last video. I want to be able to actually tell her in person, you know, I'm coming home tomorrow. I want to be able to imagine the joy on her face for that.
Mommy?
high-level storytelling and emotional and original, where you, again, choices about camera and editing and the subtlety of it and letting your audience, you know, take it, stay ahead and keep wondering and moving it forward. Just great work, Ben. Avi's score, beautiful job. Keep it coming.
Milburn High School sophomore Amanda Prager gives us insight to teenage struggles in her drama titled Human. This film is about how a judgmental, insecure girl learns not to judge herself or her peers so harshly. This film is premiered at the Cape May Film Festival, the Garden State Film Festival, and will be premiering in the National Film Festival for Talented Youth in late April, aside from the Milburn Film Festival tonight. Human.
Those last two movies, one about teens and labeling and name calling and pressure of high school, and the other one about war and how it affects families. These are the two themes that inspired Suzanne Collins to write The Hunger Games. And, you know, that's really where our ideas come from, and what you're doing with your films is a reflection of what's going on today, where we're headed, where we are as a society. That's what filmmaking and the arts are all about. And I want to just keep watching because I'm getting some great ideas that I'm going to steal from you. So that's my last comment till afterwards, but congratulations to everybody. Great work.
Look Up takes the viewer on a young boy's journey of how he never gives up on his dream. This film is a collaboration of senior Jake Olson, and sophomore Amanda Frager. Look Up features actor and Milburn student Zake Maitland. Look Up.
Is all you know. When thought is not below us, no can go up in that iron ground. Clear, all too soft for sound. Bed is hardly shown. Scraped across the phone. Like they stole it. Oh, how they hold it. Claire, we really forfeit. I'm going like the quickening hills. I'm telling darkness from lines on you. Over havens for a falling swollen more is your habitat. Oh, man, where the ass snap in the whole class the norm. We're savage high. Come, we finally cry. Oh, and we done it because it's right. Clear, eyes too soft for sight. We are sewn up through the latchet grease. On pure keenness, sunny beat for beat. Cracks in the low part of the stone. Give us the ground. Give us the ground.
Was it Jake who did the camera work? I mean, the hardest thing I think is sometimes you think every song's been sung, every story's been written, every film's been shot, and there's just no more room. No, where else can you put the camera? And constantly, what I'm finding in every film is such originality. There's always a new place to put the camera, a new way to shoot a scene. And that is, again, just so inspiring. Just one quick story. We made a movie with a friend of mine who isn't a director, he's actually a painter, very creative person, and we were doing a scene in a car. And the cameraman said, well, you know, there's only two places you can put the camera in this car scene, on the side of the window and on the front of the windshield. And he's a painter, he's an artist, and he said, well, those are the two places I'm not going to put the camera. And that kind of courage is what I'm seeing here consistently with you guys. So again, I applaud you all. Thank you very much.
Dear Savannah is a drama created by Milburn Middle School 8th grader Shannon Peng. Through letters, the story teaches that sometimes we all feel a little insecure about ourselves, but when music steps in, it has the power to inspire, motivate, and revive the confidence in us all. Dear Savannah.
Dear Savannah, everyone keeps telling me about how I don't fit in, and how I don't even belong. Even my closest friends keep telling me. It's killing me hearing this over and over again. I can't talk to my parents about it because they don't even listen to me. Every time I walk out the door, I feel that I'm either getting laughed at or completely ignored. Help me, please. How can I make myself feel any better? With love, Jade. Dear Jade, sometimes we all feel a little out of place. Even I know how it feels, and it still tears me apart thinking about it. A couple years ago, I felt like all my friends were torn away from me. Every day at recess, I would sit at a picnic table far away and break apart inside, watching the people that were once friends with me leave me out and refuse to talk to me. It was the worst feeling in the world. Not having anyone to talk to, not having anyone that would understand me, and not having anyone that wouldn't judge me like the cover of a book. Everyone I went to for help, for support, would simply tell me it's a stage of childhood and that they would one day get out of it. I waited, but it made no difference. I was afraid to walk down the halls. Every look or glance I received, I thought, what is wrong with me now? Why is everyone staring at me? I was afraid to talk to anyone or meet any new people. Everyone judged you by your popularity, and if you happened to be less popular than them, then those people somehow had the right to act like they were better than you. And it was because of that I felt isolated, and I felt like I didn't belong. That I should just disappear off the face of the earth. I wanted to destroy myself. I wanted to change who I was on the outside. I wanted to move and start my entire life over again. But I knew I couldn't just avoid the problem. So I held on and discovered something huge. Not that it wasn't there before, but I had never imagined it would be so powerful. Something that would always be there by my side and always knew how to comfort me. It always understood how I felt and showed sympathy for it. Music. Not the pop music that everyone likes, but instead, those certain songs expressing emotions through their voices. The songs about life experiences. Songs with a slower beat, a soulful rhythm, and lyrics that I can relate to. I would stay up all night listening through albums, searching online for any songs that I would like. And knowing that other people have gone through what I've gone through gave me back the confidence I lost before. It was because of music that I no longer felt alone. I felt more important. I felt stronger inside. I realized that there were more people in the world that knew how I felt than people who are making me feel that way. Music would be my escapism. Instead of running home empty-hearted every day, I would take my iPod everywhere I went. It was my own source of comfort, and I began to grow into it. This year, I started writing my own songs and making my own music. I taught myself how to play the guitar and the drums. I would sit at the piano for hours, playing out melodies and scribbling words on a loose sheet of paper. I would sing every word I've written, and I would keep everything I wrote in a notebook safe in my room. Every time I feel lost, I would grab that notebook and let all my emotions glide into verses. I've never shared any of these songs yet, but it's my own way of making myself feel better. It became easier to show a real smile than it was ever before. Even now, some people still call me names and laugh at me out in town. But I've learned that they're not any better than I am. And feeling comfortable as yourself is the most important part of life you can accomplish. So here's my advice for you. Next time you're feeling down, grab a CD or your iPod and hit the play button. Listen closely to the singer's lyrics. Just knowing that someone else knows what you're going through will make you feel a whole lot better. I promise. Love, Savannah.
Up and dig so deep into something so personal, have that intimate conversation with your audience, whether you're a singer or a poet or a filmmaker, is what all those art forms are all about. Thanks for sharing with us that intimacy and going so deep into it. Again, courage. You guys just, the originality, the voices, and the courage of the filmmaking is just so great. Thank you very, very much.
We're up to the last film, so just a reminder to anyone that took a photo of the red carpet this evening, the main event has printed a complimentary copy for you to take home with you, and donations to the Ed Foundation for those are up to you, but appreciated. Also, we still have some t-shirts for sale, $15 in the lobby, and Popcorn Indiana will be handing out sample bags at the end on the outside for you to enjoy the ride home.
Before we play the last film this evening, we wanted to suggest that the next film may not be suitable for young viewers. As the program states, because we're assuming you all read the wonderful program that was printed this evening, the subject matter may not be appropriate. Now would be a good time if you want to take some small children out to do so and look for the pictures, buy a t-shirt. Otherwise, stay and watch it, but we did want to give that disclosure so that everyone knows to think about the subject matter.
The film will last approximately 7 minutes, so not too long from now. We will also be screening all of these films again next Wednesday morning, April 18th at 10 a.m. at the Milburn Clearview Cinema. So if friends weren't able to come tonight and you want to come and see this all again, please let them know. We'd be happy to have them come again.
Okay, so now we're going to show Talk to Me. This drama, Talk to Me, explores the sad consequences of suicide and missed opportunities. It was co-produced and co-edited by Jake Olson and Milburn High School freshman Miranda Kasha. Tierra Inglés co-produced the film and co-wrote the script. The film stars Milburn High School junior Ashley McElroy, Milburn High School senior Evan Wolf, and Milburn High School senior Eric Shepard. Talk to Me.
Yes, Kevin.
Hey, Ashley. Can you come home?
What? No. I told you. I'm on my way to Stacy's house.
I'm sorry, I just forgot.
Whatever you need, just ask Mom, all right? God, you're so annoying.
But I just want...
Come on, Stacy, pick up.
I'm sorry, I just forgot.
Whatever you need, just ask Mom, all right? God, you're so annoying.
But I just wanna... talk. Nobody loves me.
Kevin, I'm right here. What are you doing with Dad's gun? Kevin, I'm right here. Why are you doing this?
Nobody loves me.
That's not true! Can't you hear me?
All I wanted was to talk. But no one would listen. Am I just nothing to them?
You're not nothing. You're so much more than that. I'm sorry. I wasn't there when you needed me most. Kevin. Kevin. Can you hear me? Kevin. Kevin. Can you hear me? Kevin! Kevin, don't do this. Please don't leave me.
Ashley, what are you doing here?
I'm so sorry, Kevin. I love you so much. I love you too, Ashley.
Thank you guys enough. Again, your originality, your voices, the depth, the emotion, where you're going with the storytelling, it's all incredibly brave. Just keep doing it. Keep shooting. Get a camera. Go out there and keep it going and invite me back. And hopefully this festival will live long and prosper. And good luck to everybody. Thank you all.
Let me just start by saying that we hope that the students will start making their films now for Millburn Film Fest 2013. We couldn't have asked for our inaugural Film Fest to have any better films. I mean, I am just so proud of every single filmmaker. I mean, let's just give another big hand. All the films submitted really were worthy of being shown this evening. So we need to give a hand to everyone who submitted films because really, so out there somewhere is definitely the next Jon Kilik, I think. And again, you know, we don't know how we're going to top this year, obviously, with our guest speakers, our panel of judges, you know, the amount of people, but we will. So plan to be here next year, and we hope that you enjoyed the films that were shown and that you know, plan to be here next year, and thank you for coming. Last but not least, in the words of James Cameron, pick up a camera. Shoot something, no matter how small, no matter how cheesy, no matter whether your friends, your sister, your parents star in it. Put your name on it as director. Now you're a director. Everything after that, you're just negotiating your budget.